And welcome back to CTV News. Today was the final round of Mayor in a Chair. Over the last month, Leanne Dalzell's seat has been kept warm, even though she's been away in China, of course. But members of the public have been able to sit in there and have their say. Our reporter Marcus Gibbs looks back at the several sessions which had the most impact on council.
Canterbury, that's it, you've had your shot. Now it's time to welcome back Mayor Leanne Dalzell. But while she was away in China, several people have had quite the impact on the council chambers as honorary mayors of the moment. A call for action last week to highlight a growing problem saw Reverend Mike Coleman pleading for insurance-troubled residents to get in touch.
I really want to know how many are still battling.
Speaking to councillors, the Canterbury Insurance Advisory Service made sure it was heard. The Christchurch City Council set up the charitable organisation 2 years ago to help the most vulnerable residents still battling insurance claims. But Mike wants anyone still fighting their insurers to get in touch.
So I want the numbers to come in and get it out there, tell them that we're here.
So far, the team have helped 180 desperate people with their insurance needs, but these advocates know the problem is far greater.
If we suddenly have a 1,500 on the books that we can't deal with, that's the issue of the city, not the issue of us.
Councillors told CTV News their hands were tied.
In a perfect world, of course, it would be wonderful to fund them more, but there are a lot of pressures.
During the fourth round of Mayor in the Chair, an emotional mother begged the councillors to consider her daughter as they plan for the next 10 years of Christchurch's development.
When you're building, when you're planning for the city, I want you to see her. I want you to think of her.
17-year-old Ella is confined to a wheelchair and she's living in a city that stops her reaching her full potential. The councillors won't be forgetting Ella anytime soon. Councillor Glenn Livingston says accessibility is a core issue for the council.
Can we look at the city through the lens of accessibility? So that's important for us to hear, for the independent hearings panel to hear over our district plan.
Finally, local NGOs are upset the city councillors have ignored the nearly 1,000 groups in Christchurch that fall under their umbrella. They took the Mayor's chair to address council plans to potentially cut their funding.
The pain of the cuts that everybody was asked to share equally was not being shared with some other entities, so there was a real inequity between how the not-for-profit sector was being treated and other entities that were being funded by the City Council, and that smacked to me of disrespect of a lack of value for the sector.
Councillors were shocked to hear how bad the city's NGOs are struggling and want to help.
Members of the council that were here today have heard loud and clear the importance of that community grant funding, not only the fact that it exists and that it shouldn't be cut, but also the fact that there needs to be certainty around when it's made available.
Due to their popularity, it won't be long before the Mayor and the Chair sessions are back again. Marcus Gibbs, CTV News.